Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mommy Boutique. It is another Mother Shucking Monday. Woohoo! Wow, Paige, you got on here fast, baby girl. What's up? Welcome, guys. If this is your first time here, sorry that there's a huge glare on my glasses. I can't wear them. If this is your first time here, guys, welcome to the party. I am Seashell, Sheena, and we shuck oysters right here. That's right. Real oysters with real pearls inside. We never know the shape, color, or the size, but we just know they're going to be gorgeous. Shaylin, what's up? Aloha. Welcome to the party, you guys. I'm so glad to see that you guys are popping on. Give me just a second as I tag my website, which is mommyboutique.net, guys. We do have some specials going on tonight. If you don't see that red live button up at the top of your screen, know that you are watching a replay. So go ahead and hashtag replay for me so that knows you were here. And if you have any questions, feel free to message our business page, which is facebook.com/mommyboutiques with an S at the end. Anyway, guys, welcome. So today's special, we still have our $15 sale going on the Love Pearl gift sets, and only 2 left, you guys. We have a giraffe and a frog, and that is it. That's all that's left. They are still $15, but once they're gone, they're gone. Buy any game right now tonight and get a free oyster opening. Also, buy 3 oysters for $60, get 1 free. So that is our sale tonight, guys. Go on over to mommyboutique.net and get your orders in there. All right, thank you, Paige. All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm going to pop on over here and share my video. All right, 1 second. Where is my video? There it is. Welcome, Facebook. I see you guys popping on. Welcome, you guys. Just give me 1 second as I share this video. Got lots to talk about today. Maybe not lots, but you know. One second, guys. Just let me finish sharing. I know this is such a pain in the rear, but you know, we get more views when we share, so we got to share. All right, I think that might be it. A mozzarella stick just exploded on you? Ouch. That had to hurt, especially if it was a hot one. Ooh, hot cheese, hot cheese. Yes, absolutely. Well, it's been a good one for me, you guys. Okay. Wow, my hair is looking bright red on that camera. Woo! Feeling Ariel today, feeling like myself. I'm loving it. You guys, I can't even tell you. I know that it's like vanity right now because, you know, it's just hair. But there is something about like when I first go get my hair done and it's this bright red color, it just makes me feel so good. It does. And I feel like more myself than ever. And I know that sounds weird because my natural color is not red. My natural color is actually blonde. So you would think that it would make me feel better if I was blonde, but it doesn't. And as my natural color got darker as I got older and it just starts growing out, it's this like a lighter brown color. And I just personally don't like it on me. And so whenever I dye my hair, I feel so good. And so today's been a really great day. Thank you. I just stepped in the laundry detergent soap that fell on the ground. Oh no. We had that happen one time. I had a big, huge, I mean like huge laundry detergent container on top of my washing machine. And somehow my husband like opened the door real hard and it knocked it off. And he didn't realize that it was knocked off. And I actually had clothes on the floor because I was going to do laundry. And later I went in there to do the laundry and the soap was everywhere. I mean, it was all over the clothes, all over the floor. I was slipping everywhere. It was really bad. And it was really hard to clean because it's not like you can just wipe it up with a towel, you know, it's soap. So I had to get like a mop, and it was like a process, and it wasn't very fun. And I was very upset with my husband for just leaving it, although he didn't know, but still. So I've actually had something similar to having that happen as well. You know what I did forget to do is go get some water. Your energy is great today. I've been super tired. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've actually had a great day. I'll tell you guys about it. Let me go get some water really quickly and also fill up my water dish for my pearls because I forgot to do that as well. So just bear with me. I'll be right back. You guys stare at the wall. Don't talk about me when I'm gone. All right, I'm back. I just had to go get some water for my goodies. All right, so for those of you guys are just popping on, and if you haven't been here before, let me show you what our pearls look like. So this is what you could possibly get out of your Akoya oyster. These are saltwater Akoya oysters, and they're priced at $23. Today's sale is buy 3, get 1 free. Did I drop something? No, I just came in there to get my water. I just filled it up. Oh, in the sink. I heard a door closed or something. Yeah, I just went in there to get some water out of the sink. Sorry, that was my gator Johnny worried about me. Did you not get to talk about me? Quick, Shayla, let's talk about her while she's gone. Yeah, I literally just went around the corner, so I wasn't going very far. Hi, Facebook. I don't know who you are until you comment, so make sure you say something. Facebook doesn't like to show me who you are until you comment. What is up with this? I'm not going to show you guys my pearls. Want to be in a fishbowl? Let's go fishing. Hi. Whoop, whoop. Do I look like a fish? All right, so this is what you could possibly get out of our oysters. All different colors, all different shapes and sizes. Beautiful. Now, if you're not into the saltwater round pearls, we also have freshwater pearls. Right now, we have run out of our red scallops, but we do have our orphanage that is still for sale. The only way you can get this, though, is you do have to buy a bundle, which comes with your necklace and your freshwater pearl. And that is so you don't lose them. But these are only $18 normally. And I believe I want to say that the bundle is like 20. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to look it up because I forgot already. But it's not too much more. It's on the website, mommyboutique.net. Hello, who's talking to me? Raquel is here. Hi, Raquel. Mermaid Raquel. You know, Raquel, I'm not even a mermaid, but, you know, I play one on TV. No, I'm just kidding. But I am I like to call myself the Pearl Keeper. And I don't have a tail or anything, but, you know, I'm kind of like a mermaid because, you know, I swim in the ocean and talk to the dolphins and stuff. And it's funny because on my TikTok, Seashell Shelly, who's taken over my TikTok, does a lot of videos. And all of a sudden, I'm getting this huge following from the mermaid community, which is quite funny because I'm not even really even considering myself a mermaid. And even when I post the videos, I don't even tag mermaid, although I am now that I'm getting such a big mermaid following. But now I'm like, am I going to have to go out and get a tail? I am a mermaid. I am. Yeah, so let me tell you guys a little bit about what's going on my neck of the woods. Before I start that, though, let's go over the promotions and how you guys can be a part of this party. So there is no pre-orders tonight, which means the first order of the night will be getting a free freshwater orphan pearl in white, champagne, or peach. I have not seen Kelly yet. She might be on there. I do have quite a few people over there on the Facebook, but it's quiet. The only one talking over there is Raquel at the moment. So she could possibly be on Facebook and it not telling me. Anyway, so first order of the night, as long as you spend $10, you're going to get a free orphan pearl. That's for the first order of the night. As long as we have no pre-orders, you always get that benefit. Then if you spend $25, then you'll get to play a free game. And with the free games, you do have a chance to win more oysters, necklaces, discount codes, all kinds of fun things. You could also get a splash, and a splash means that you lose. So the only way that you'll ever get a splash is on the free games. If you actually purchase a game, you're always guaranteed a prize. And tonight's special is buy any game and get a free oyster. So some of the games, you know, don't give you an oyster opening. Some of them come with a code or a locket or, you know, something else. So this is going to guarantee you a chance to open up an oyster tonight if you buy any game. So that's really great. And then also buy 3 oysters, get 1 free tonight. So you're going to get 4 for the price of 3. All you have to do is put the bundle, the oysters in your cart. It is on the bundles on the website, mommyboutique.net. And then it will ring up for $60. Do not add another one because that one will ring up as well. And then come back to the party and I'll give you a free one. So that's how that works. Also, once you spend $25 on our website, you will be getting a ticket for the end of the month raffle. We've been doing this raffle since the very beginning, since the very first party that we've had. Every single month we do a monthly raffle and somebody will win something. And you do have to purchase $25 or more. And the more you purchase, the more times you purchase, the more tickets you get. So if you spend $100, you get 4 tickets. And let's say that this time you spend $10, but next time you spend $15, you'll get a ticket for that. So I do add them together. So that's how that works. If you guys have any questions, please be sure to ask. Hi, Susie Brown. What is the $15 game? Okay, let me see. I don't have a $15 game. I have a $15 gift set. This is the Love Pearl gift set. So this actually is a freshwater pearl, Susie. Freshwater oyster that comes with your pearl inside. And you get to open this at home on your own. It's really fun. Or you can just share it with a friend and give it away. So I have a giraffe and I have a frog. And Paige, remind me, our cheapest game, I believe, is $20, right? So we do have a $20 game. Let me go over to my website really quickly so I'm not speaking out my butt. Make sure that I'm giving you guys the right information. Welcome, Susie, by the way. How did you find me? I'm so glad that you're here tonight. My name is Seashell Sheena. I am owner of Mommy Boutique. So if you go to mommyboutique.net and you click on shop, you go down to games and you'll see all of our games. The cheapest game we have is called the Spin It game. It is a $20 game. Let me make sure that's the cheapest one. Yeah. Now you can get a free game if you purchase anything that's $25. So if you don't want to purchase a game, but you want to buy something else, if you spend $25, you get a free game. The only downfall with the free game is that you could possibly get a splash, which means you lose and don't get anything. So that's the downfall. Whenever you purchase a game, you're always going to get a prize. The Spin It game is pretty much like a bingo game. Hey, Miss Kelly. Hey, LaSasha. What's up? Yeah, the Spin It game is the least expensive game that we have. It's one of Paige's favorites. I am so disorganized, you guys, because I had moved stuff around. And so I've been doing my schoolwork in here. So I have all my, not that you guys need to know this, but I have all my school bags in here because I've been doing my homework and stuff in here. And I have to move everything around so that I have space. And now, whenever it's time for me to do my parties, I misplace everything. Dag nabbit. Give me just a second. I was going to find the Spin It game for you guys. There it is. Everything is like in the same vicinity. It's just finding where I stuck it underneath my seat. Just so you guys know, I am in a closet. That's right, a closet. So very, very tight and crammed in here. And I try to do my best, but sometimes things get misplaced. So this is the Spin It game, Susie. This is the Spin It game. It's a $20 game, and it's like a bingo game. So all of the balls in here represent a different prize. The blue ones is a scallop orphan, which is the freshwater orphan pearls, and a charm necklace. The yellow is an oyster. The red is a bundle, which is an oyster and a necklace. The white is a red scallop, which we actually ran out of the red scallop, so you'll just be getting a freshwater pearl of your choice. And 10% off code. And then the green is a $10 coupon plus an orphan pearl. So that's what the spin it game is. That's number 1 game. Tonight, guys, we do have a special. Buy any game and get a free oyster. So that's the first game. That's the least expensive one. We do also have a $25 game, which is called the Boutique Bag. This is really an awesome game. You get a lot of great prizes in here. So this is $25. And just to give you an example of one of the prizes that you can get, and I will mix them up. But in this one, you would get a bangle bracelet plus an oyster. And if you ordered this tonight, you would be getting a free oyster as well. So you'd be getting 2 oysters plus a bangle bracelet. And a bangle bracelet is like a metal bracelet. It's silver plated, and then you get to pick out whatever charm you want for that bracelet. So that's how that works. So that's one of the prizes that you can get. We pick out of 6 different ones that you can get. That's called the Boutique Bag, Susie. It really depends on where you live, Susie. So you would have to calculate that on the website. I can't calculate that for you. The website does it. It depends on where you live, where you're located, and what all you order. It goes by weight and then distance. So I can't give you that. I think most of the time it's like $4.99, but again, I can't quote you because sometimes it comes out to be $7. Some people have even paid $10. It just depends on where you're located and what all you get. So then we also have, let's see, that's a $25 one. I'm trying to do it in order. Oh, the treasure chest game. We haven't played this one in a long time. The treasure chest game comes with, hold on, gotta go searching again. I got to go searching for all my games. They're underneath here. I just got to find them. So the treasure chest is exactly that. It is a treasure chest. It's heavy, so give me a second. Ugh. Okay. So the treasure chest game. Hey, Kelly. Hey, LaSasha. Dorothy's here. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that. So this is the treasure chest game. Inside, you get to choose one of 4 different bottles. So there's 1 through 4. And in each of these, you are either going to get 1 or 2 pearls. Okay. So you get 3 out of 4 chances because 3 of these have twins. 1 does not. So you have a really good chance of getting twins with this particular item, but you never know which one has twins in them. So 3 of them has twins. 1 of them has a single oyster, but it's still a great price. So fun game. And you get to choose whichever one you want. So that game is $26. And then let's see what's else. What else? Oh, the $30. We have a $30 spin it game. Not spin it, pinwheel. It's called our Pearl Wheel game. Our Pearl Wheel game and I can't really reach it or get it into the camera completely, but this is our Pearl Wheel game. And you spin the wheel and you can get all kinds of goodies on our wheel. And tonight, guys, is buy a game, get a free oyster opening. So you're guaranteed an oyster opening with every single game tonight. That Pearl Wheel is $30. And then it goes up from there. You can also do the $40 That's My Purse game, which we all love that game. This was our original game here at Mommy Boutique. The very first game we ever had here, which I still love. Still one of my favorites. It's called That's My Purse. It is a $40 game. You pick out your purse. It's a lot like Deal or No Deal. You pick out whatever purse you want. Yes, you get to keep your purse, but there's prizes inside. Each of the prizes may be better or worse than the other. So you pick out your purse. If you don't like the prize inside, you get 1 chance to trade. It's like Deal or No Deal. But once you trade, you cannot trade back even if the first deal was better. So once you trade it, that second purse is the purse that you get to keep forever. And I will send it to you with all the goodies inside. That's how that one works. No worries. Oh, thank you so much, LaSasha. You're amazing. Love you, darling. So that is our $40 game. And let's see. What did I miss? Oh, I do have the drop. Oh, yeah, the drop it. The Pearl Drop game, guys. This one's a favorite. Kelly's favorite. She always loves this one because this is the only game that we have that actually lets you get an Edison. And an Edison is the pearls that are about 3 to 4 times the size of a normal pearl. So this is a really great game. This one is $60. This one is $60, guys. And you get 2 prizes with this. You get 2 tokens, which gives you 2 prizes. So it's definitely worth it. You can get a mini shuck, which is 3 oysters. That right there already is $60, 3 oysters. You can get 2 scallops, which you'll be getting your choice of a freshwater pearls because we are out of the scallops. A bundle, which is an oyster and a necklace. And then the Edison, which is the pearls that are double the size, which I'll show you guys in a minute. So that is our $60 game. And remember, guys, anything that you buy, any game that you buy tonight will be coming with an oyster opening. These are Edisons. So these are about 3 to 4 times the size of a normal oyster. As you guys can see, they're absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Boutique bags are $25. All right. Thank you, Latasha. Yes, boutique bags are $25. What did I say? Did I say it wrong? Yeah, boutique bags are $25. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I know Facebook hates me. So you guys, if y'all want to go over to the YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/mommyboutique. Disclaimer for all of you over there on the YouTube. If YouTube is glitching or giving you problems, just head over to Mommy Boutique on YouTube, because I don't know why Facebook hates me, but it does. So I have much better luck with YouTube. Okay, and then the last thing that we have is our boutique bags. Or no, I'm sorry. These are called the Mother Shucker bags. Mother Shucker bags. This is the mother load prize, guys. If you get one of these, you're going to get something for everybody. It is an amazing, amazing bag. It's $150, but you get $150 or more worth of stuff in there. So it's really awesome. And just to give you an example of some of the things that you can get, this one gives you 2 red scallops, which would be the orphan pearls, a charm necklace bundle. Oh, so you're going to get a bundle with that one. You're going to get a pearl drop token, which is 1 token for the pearl drop. You're going to get the pearl wheel, which is where you get to spin the wheel over there. A boutique bag, so you're already going to get $25 worth of stuff in that. And then a 20% off code for select jewelry. So that's what you would get in the $150 bag. That's just one of the prizes that you can get. You get to choose 4. So there you go, guys. That is what you get for the games tonight. And it is buy any game, get yourself a free oyster opening. Now, also, if you spend $25, you get a free game. That's only if you don't buy a game. So if you've already bought a game, you don't get the free game. But the free game does come with any $25 purchase that's not a game. And with those games, you can do a spin wheel. Not this one, but a little cute little spin wheel. And then we have shells, and then we have little sea creatures that you can choose from. But with the free games, you do get a chance to lose. So that's the only difference. Also, guys, the $15 sale going on is for our Love Kit. So this is our Love Pearl gift set. This is fresh water oysters in there with a real pearl inside. And then this one is a frog. It comes with your necklace. You get to open it at home, which is so fun. And then this one is a giraffe. All right. So woo, that's all the goodies for tonight. Do you guys have any questions? Absolutely, Paige. Definitely. We'll catch up. All right. Well, let me tell you guys about my day. It's actually been a good one. I got my hair did yesterday, which is nice. I was just saying before everybody popped on, it's really crazy. No questions. It's really crazy how just doing your hair makes you feel so much better. Like before I had my surgery, you know, I wanted to get my hair done, and then I kept saying no because I'm going to be in the hospital. There's no point. So I let it grow out longer than I have in a really long time. And so it was like this really dark color. But I don't know. There's something about having red hair that just makes me feel more alive. It makes me more energetic. I don't know. I feel more like myself. It's really weird. I can't really explain it. I've dyed my hair every single color in the book. And I cannot get past my red. Like every time I do a different color, I'm like, nope, I have to be red again. So anyway, I feel so much more alive and alert today now that I am red again. But also, you guys, it was a really exciting day. I had an emotional morning, as you could guess, because my little man, my little Dominator, as I call him, because his name is Dominic Moses, but I call him Dominator. He went to preschool today. It was his first day of school. You guys, I tried so hard not to cry, and I did a pretty good job until we got back in the car and he was gone. And then the tears started wailing up and my husband was laughing at me, but I couldn't help it. I can't believe that he's in preschool already. It just doesn't seem right. It seems like he should be here. And the crazy thing is my girls, they're older, so they play on their tablets and their phones and watch TV and play on the computer. So they don't go back to school until next week. But he started today. And so it was so quiet in the house. Even though they were here, I kept going to check on Dominic. So I was like kind of freaked out. I know. Why do we cry? I don't know. I don't know. And he's my third, so it's not like I haven't done it before with dropping them off. Hi, Valerie. Welcome to the party, darling. So yeah, I don't know why I cry. It's really weird. I don't know. It was only a split second though. Like I only cried for a couple minutes. It was just like a few tears. I wasn't like bawling or anything. I didn't have to blow my nose. It was just like tears trickling down my face, and I was like, stop it, stop it. But I was good. But he seemed to really enjoy it. He didn't really talk too much about it. Then again, he is very verbal, but verbal when he wants to talk. He's like, if you ask him a direct question, a lot of times he doesn't answer. So, and then later he'll come up to me and be like, I played in the dirt and did all this stuff. And I'll be like, oh, really? But he has to want to talk to me. Absolutely, Paige. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the first time. I mean, it's not the first time that he's gone away from me, but it's the first time that I've really had to say, okay, goodbye, Dominic. I'll be back later. All the other times is where I work, so I can go and check on him anytime I want. Because I work in a daycare center at a church. So, when I drop him off there, I, sneak to the bathroom and peek in on him, So even though he's not with me, he's kind of still there and I could see him. So yeah, this is the first time that I really had that separation, but he did great. He didn't even acknowledge that we had left. And I think just taking him to daycare all the time with me has really helped him. So he just, did his thing. I was really proud of him. We're ugly crying. Yeah, totally. I know. I wasn't ugly crying today, though. I was proud of myself, but I wanted to. I felt like I started ugly crying the other day because I was missing my mom, but that was a different story. So that's the first thing that happened today, which was quite exciting. It was one of those things. And then because Dominic was gone, and my husband was actually off work today, I got a lot of stuff done, and not necessarily like work around the house, which I probably should have. I actually got a lot of school stuff and then stuff for my other business that I'm doing done. I did some promotional videos, which I was really proud of. I honed in on my editing skills, which I always have loved to make videos and things like that. But I just was playing around with the editing software that I have and finally figured it out. And it was like this epiphany. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could do so many cool things. And so I was doing that pretty much all day. Like I did a video this morning when I dropped him off at school, and I just uploaded it and finished it probably about an hour ago, because it takes you a long time to edit stuff. And my video was only 3 minutes long. I did another video that was a little bit over a minute. So I did 2 videos, but my video was like 3 minutes long, and it took me literally like 8 hours. No, like 6 hours to do, because I'm not good with the editing. But anyway, that was really fun. And so I get really excited and stuff when I get to use my creativity, I guess. So that was quite nice. And then of course I put makeup on and did my hair for the video. So I also feel good about that. Have you guys noticed? It's been a good day. Overall, it's been a good day. We won't judge. Thank you, Liz Sasha. How are you doing, girl? Susie, are you still there? Susie, I wanted to know how you found us today. Wrote 5 chapters. Oh, girl, I cannot wait until I can do that. I know that sounds like, but I really want to have time and Like, I want to be able to pay my bills so that I can write. I know that sounds weird, but I have like so many other things I have to do to like make money to pay our bills, and writing is just not something that I can do right now. But I can't wait until I can. I can't wait until I can make money with my writing. That would be even better. But as of right now, I'm doing promotional videos. Oh, really? See, short stories are my favorite. Thank you, Paige. You know what Facebook just said to me? Your moderator handled it. Literally, that's what it said. Your moderator handled it. I guess they didn't like your ass or their Lasasha because you got YouTube like flagged it. And I went to click on it and it said your moderator handled it. That's right. My moderator got this. My moderator handles it. She handles it. Paige got this. I popped over to Facebook for a minute, but I kept this open too. I always approve Lasasha's messages. Yeah, she's a little bit kinky, but we like it like that. No, Lasasha, that's you. We love you like that. Don't change. Don't change for me, darling. How's that song go? Don't cry for me, Argentina. I don't know why I was thinking of that one. For some reason, I thought there was a word change in it, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I'm weird. Anyway, tell me about your guys' day. What's up? What have you been doing? And who's going to be the first order of the night from Mommy Boutique Party? We need some pearl therapy this Monday, you guys. Come on, I need some pearl therapy. My baby just went to preschool today. This is sad. And my last baby, and I ain't having no more. I ain't got a uterus. My uterus is gone. No more babies. My last one. Lasasha, I love short stories. Short stories are my absolute favorite, and that's what I write best because I have a really short attention span. Welcome to Gemini. And so it's hard for me to write like longer stories, or even if I start, I don't finish because they get long and I get bored. Michelle got a wolf puppy. Oh, I had a wolf puppy, and it wasn't like full-blooded wolf. It was wolf and Siberian Husky, and we actually named her Majestic. I love that name, Majestic, and actually got her for my ex-boyfriend, one of my ex-boyfriends. I don't know what happened to her actually. He probably still has her. I don't know. She was half wolf and half Siberian Husky. Why my voice or my brain doesn't work sometimes? It starts going and then it stops. You're starting high school? No. Well, Kira, my 12-year-old, is about to start middle school. So this will be her first year of middle school this year. Although in her school, because let me tell you, I really don't want to get into like my middle school days, but you guys, I legit hated middle school. Oh, hated middle school. I got picked on, bullied. It was bad. And not only by the kids, like by the teachers too. Like I hated it. I cried all the time. I remember there was this one teacher that hated me because I was sassy. Yeah, I was sassy. And she didn't like that because, I always had something to say. You guys probably would never have guessed that, but I always had something to say. So she did not like me. Oh my gosh. And I was getting in trouble a lot. And the way that she would get you in trouble is she would make you stand up in front of the class and yell at you or do whatever she's going to do so that you'd be embarrassed by the rest of the class. So what that did is it just kind of opened the door for a lot more bullying outside of her class. So yeah, I hated middle school. But the good thing about Kira's school is it's a private school. So they actually don't switch schools. Like she's in the same school with the same kids, and it's all segregated or integrated, where it's like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, it's all together. I mean, she has her own class, like she has her own sixth grade, but they all are together on the playground and stuff. So it's not like middle school, I had parts I did, but for the most part, I didn't like it at all. Had an alpha reader look it over and they said the story would be better as a series. Now I'm like, Criminal Sea. Oh no. Why are you a little sad about it though? Because that sounds like it'd be cool to do a series on it. I love like my favorite books as a teen were series. Max, half Timberwolf and half Gray Wolf. Nice. Be careful. You got to make sure that well, and you probably already know this with a wolf, but you got to make sure that you establish the pack leadership really early on with wolves because they still have that wildness in them. I remember one of my friends used to breed wolves, and he used to actually with the puppies would like get down on all fours and actually bite them on the neck to like to show his dominance, which I thought was kind of weird, but it worked, and they would cower to him. So I think that it means something. Yeah, he is going to be big. Definitely a lot of work because you think, when you really think about dogs, the first dogs were from wolves, right? So wolves are what created our now dog breeds. And so you think that, they still have that wild gene. They're probably the most authentic dog breed that you can get. So you still got to be really careful. Thank you guys. All the compliments on my hair. You guys are going to give me a big head. I love it too. I love it. Miss Jean is my beautician. And honestly, after I found her, I've never gone anywhere else. She's amazing, but you do have to book her like months in advance because she's so like her schedules are usually booked out. So I always have to make sure that I book her like way before I actually want to go to her. So my aunt is trying to rehome a husky. It keeps causing her. My aunt is trying to rehome a husky. It keeps causing her other husky to misbehave. They tore up her wall. Ooh, yeah, huskies and things like that they're so high maintenance. I mean, really, with those type of big dogs, and guys, just so you know, I'm a former vet tech, so this is not coming from my, just pulling it out of the air. This is from actual knowledge. But with bigger dogs like that, they need a lot of energy. They need a lot of come out. I feel like I'm going to stutter or something. My words don't want to come out. They need a lot of exercise because they have a lot of energy there. So one of the things that I suggest with those bigger dogs is to get a treadmill and, tie their leash to it and put it on like a low enough setting that it's kind of like a fast-paced walk. And if they really get into it and they like it a lot, you can make it a little bit faster without running. But that's a really great way of getting your dogs to exercise without actually having to go out and walk them. If you're not walking those big dogs, you are going to get a very neurotic dog. It's going to start tearing up things and biting and all that stuff because it's got a lot of energy. With those type of dogs, that's just what they're bred to do. They're bred to run out and hunt and things like that. So that's one of my biggest suggestions when I worked in the vet clinic for people who had bigger dogs that were having issues with like them tearing things up is to get a treadmill that they can walk on and just let them run out that energy because otherwise you're going to have a really neurotic, crazy dog that you're not going to be able to handle. Oh, I see. So you're sad because you don't want it to be serious. Well, Lasasha, it's still your book. Don't always go by what someone else says. If, and I'm using this as an example because this is probably one of my favorite book series, but if Stephanie Meyer from the creator of Twilight would have listened to all those people that told her that she shouldn't write a book in a first person and all those things, then we wouldn't have the epic movies as Twilight and the books of Twilight and this Twilight saga because she wrote all the wrong ways. Like you're not supposed to, or people are not supposed to write in the first person. You're supposed to write as if you're telling the story. And she did it in a different way. But because of that, whoever is reading that book, you feel like Bella, or you feel like Jacob, or you feel like Edward, and it makes it more, personable. So I say, if you don't want to make it a series, then Lasasha, don't make it a series. Make it your own, girl. Don't listen to someone else. Yes, definitely. Working dogs are like that. Naimira, she sat by me all day yesterday when we were at the cookout. Aw. Yes, I know. I don't care what you guys say. I am a twi mom. As a matter of fact, Why can't you write in first person? Well, no, that's what Stephanie Meyer had said on an interview, that she had sent the Twilight. I don't think it was called Twilight at the time. I think it was called Forks, actually. When she first wrote it, it was called Forks, and she sent it to different publishers, and I think she said about 3 or 4 of them sent it back and said that they didn't like that it was written in first person and that she would have to change this and that and that. And she didn't want to change the book. She really thought it was really good. And finally, she found a publisher that was like, oh my God, this is gold. And then they got together and she changed the name. The publisher actually suggested changing the name to Twilight. And that's how it was born. So what I'm saying is, don't always listen to what someone else says about your stuff, because if it's upsetting you, if it doesn't feel good to you, LaSasha, then don't do it, because you're going to find that later on you're going to regret it. You know what I mean? It should feel good to you. It should feel like something that you want to create. And if you're having a hard time with it and you're feeling bad about it, then I would go with your first idea and tell the other guy to F off, because what you're thinking is probably going to it's going to touch somebody else who's same mindset as yours. Does that make sense? So it'd be written for that same person. Team Jacob. Raquel, I love you. I am such a Twi mom. Okay, don't even get me started. So I went to every single midnight premiere of the Twilight series. As a mom, I didn't even care. And the funniest thing was, you guys, so I was working full-time at the school. At the time, I was the assistant preschool teacher and as well as in charge of the extended care department. And it was so funny because, of course, all the teenagers were there. And I would come in and this is a true story. I came in, I think it was like the second, or maybe it was Eclipse. I think it was Eclipse, the third one. And I came in and all of my teens that, were in extended care, they were like, Miss Sheena, what are you doing here? And I'm like, what are you doing here? And they're like, you like Twilight? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, Miss Sheena, you're so cool. And I was like, yeah, I am. But anyway, so this is a true story. So you know how like church moms are all about like, Satan, you can't do bad things or whatever. Well, it was so funny because all of the church moms got together and we rented our own theater for the Twilight sagas. We did it for every single one of them. So we literally had a theater to ourselves, one whole theater. And there was a lot of, we had probably about 60 or 70 women and some guys who were there. But it was really funny and it was really fun. And just to be able to hang out with all the moms, all the Twilight moms. So yeah, that is a true story. We actually did do that. We rented out a theater for all of the Twilight showings, except for the first one. I don't think we did it for the first one, but then I think we did it for the second one and on. Oh, the publishers are dumb. J.K. Rowling had a Harry Potter book rejected 8 times by 8 different publishers and then told it would never be successful. Are you serious? Harry Potter? Wow. See, those publishers, they don't know what the heck's going on. They have guidelines, they have certain guidelines that they go by. And here's the other thing. When you're a publisher, and I think this is probably the truth, when you're a publisher and you have probably over 100 books or whatever to read, you know what I mean? You probably scan it. You probably don't even read it. Like, think about it. You probably have like 10 or 12 books that you have to read in a month. And I don't even read a book a month. Like, I'm really slow at reading. Not that I'm a slow reader, but just that I don't ever read. I don't have time and I get busy and do other stuff. But so if you're sitting there reading a book, they're probably skimming through it. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, like, on their side of the view, like, I feel like they're not really actually reading it word for word. I think they're just kind of like skipping through and picking out maybe key points and then saying, this isn't what I thought it would be, before they actually read it. You know what I mean? Raquel, I love you. So guys, who's going to be the first order of the night? First order of the night, guys, don't forget, any game that you buy, you're going to be getting a free oyster opening. The games are so much fun. We haven't played games in a while, so I'm definitely missing the games. So head on over to mommyboutique.net, click on shop, click on games. You'll see all of our games there. Our cheapest one is the $20 Spin It game. It's a lot of fun. And with that, you're going to get a free oyster. And just so you guys know, the oysters are $23. So if you get that game for $20, you're already getting double because you're getting a prize for that game, plus you're getting a free oyster opening. There you go. Now, you will not be getting a free game because you're not spending $25 and you're getting a game, and you will not get a ticket for the raffle unless you spend $25. So If you buy the $25 boutique bag, then that's going to get you a little bit of everything, because you'll still get your oyster, you'll get whatever prizes you get in the boutique bag, and then you'll get your raffle ticket for the end of the month. So that's probably your best bet to get the most bang for your buck. I don't have the patience or concentration for books, so I read a lot of free written poetry. Nice. You know what? I have discovered Audible, and now I'm really addicted to Audible. I've read like 3 books in the last couple months, which is amazing, because usually I don't read any books, and I'll like read a couple pages of a book and then get bored of it. But with Audible, like, I am addicted, and I really wish that more people would do books on Audible, LaSasha, because I absolutely love Audible. I've just been addicted to it. Writers make up fake rules for other writers, especially new writers, to cripple their writings. Oh, really? Is that true? I was thinking that writers were telling Stephanie that was that crazy rule. Maybe. It might have been. I don't know. That's something that she had said, though, on one of the interviews, that's one of the reasons why she was rejected for a couple of times, because she was writing in the first person, which I always write in the first person when I write, though, and because I feel like, I don't know, I usually talk like it's me talking. Greg has arrived. What's up, Greg? We were just talking about our specials, Greg. We have a couple of stuff going on tonight. $15 for our Love Pearl gift set. These are sets that you get to open up at home. This is a freshwater oyster for $15, and you get your necklace. And it does have a pearl inside. You get to open it at home or give it as a gift. This one is a giraffe, and then we do have a frog, but that's all we have left is 1 giraffe and 1 frog. And then tonight's specials. Are you ready? Buy any game, get a free oyster opening. And buy 3 oysters, get 1 free. So 3 oysters for $60, get 1 free. That is our specials for tonight. So head on over to mommyboutique.net to get your orders. I can't go into poetry, but I have friends that write poetry. I let them read their poems to me in the inbox. Oh, I love poetry. I have a ton of poetry. Actually, I used to have a blog. It's probably still there somewhere. You guys will probably look it up. It was called Sheena's Jungle of Thoughts. It was on Blogspot. You guys remember Blogspot or Blogger? I think it's sheenadiane.blogspot.com. Anyway, you guys ever want to read some of my poetry? It's not very good, but something that I like. Ooh, no worries, Greg. No worries. But yeah, so Blogspot is where I had all my stuff, and I have a lot of poetry over there. I was actually doing this freelancing gig where I was writing poetry for other people. Didn't get a lot of money for that, but I did get paid a few times, which was quite nice, because I enjoy writing poetry. I love like the fact that, and I don't know if I can still do it because it's been a while, but I used to be able to do this really well, and I used to do it all the time in school. So I would say to you, Greg, give me a topic, and you would say fish, and I would say, okay, then I would write a poem about fish and just kind of tie it all together. And I used to do that all the time, and people would be like, how do you do that? And it's like, I don't know. And the thing about me with writing poems, when I start writing, it just comes out. Like, it's not like with writing a book. I have a really hard time when I start writing a book. Most of the time I can write like a few pages and then it's done. Like nothing else comes out, right? It's just like blank. With a poem, it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. And so I can write poems really well. You love Audible too? I love Audible. I have so many Audible books. Really? Awesome. I used to write poems all the time for Johnny, for my husband, Johnny. So speaking of Twilight, I know we're going backwards, but I just introduced my my 8-year-old to Twilight. I know she's quite young, but my 12-year-old Kira has been watching it for about a year with me. We haven't finished it all. We've only finished, I think, the 3rd series with her. I'm a little bit apprehensive about Breaking Dawn just because it's very intimate. I'm not sure how she's going to react to that yet. She's a little bit young for that, so I may have to fast forward in some scenes. But so my younger one, Sasha, the other night, she was like, I really want to watch Twilight, Mommy. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, I kind of do. And she's not into scary movies or vampires or anything. And so she was like, or I was like, you know what? If you really want to watch it, we'll watch it. So last night we actually watched Twilight for the first time and she loved it. I was really, really shocked she loved it because it's more like of a teen movie, you know, but she really was into it. Now she's ready to watch the second one and she's like, oh, I can't wait to watch the second one. So I'm really excited about that to get to introduce not only my oldest, but now my younger daughter to Twilight as well. Your mom got a trophy, a medal for it? Wow. Great. That's amazing. You've listened to over 90 books. Wow. I probably have only listened to 4. I'm so bad. And I'm talking like in the last couple months. Awesome, Lasasha. Well, if you ever want a what is it called? Voiceover actress, look me up. I actually don't do voiceover work, but I've been told by many people that I should. And one of my friends was actually going to show me how to do it. She actually is a voiceover actress. Like that's her full-time job. And she was actually going to come over and show me the programs and show me what to do. And it never worked out. And then I ended up getting into life coaching instead. So I don't know if that was just something that's not supposed to happen. But I do have a awesome mic that I can, hello, I can talk through this and do some audibles if anybody ever wants me to do that. Although I've heard that audibles, like I wouldn't be able to do that for free because it takes a really long time to read them. So it would be like a job. You love Twilight too? Yay! I love Harry Potter too, as well. A lot of people are like Twilight or Harry Potter. No, I'm like both. And I'm also Lord of the Rings. So I'm the weird one because most people are like Lord of the Rings on this side, Twilight on this side, and Harry Potter on this side. But I'm like, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Twilight. Woo! I like them all. Oh, awesome, LaSasha. That's great. I may have to talk to you later, see what your goodies are. I think I would like to do that as like maybe a part-time gig or just to do it a couple of times to be able to say, yeah, that's my voice. You know what I want to do? I want to be one of those operators when you call a number. I've only seen one Twilight movie, never read the books. I've never seen Harry Potter movie and I haven't read those books. All right, Paige, you are now blacklisted. Psh. Talk to the hand. Girl. I have to say with the Twilight movies, if you read the books, it's a lot better. You get a better understanding of what's going on and what's going on in Bella's mind and what's going on in Edward's mind, what's going on in Jacob's mind. It's like the books go into a lot more details that the movie can't, which is always the case, right? So if you read the books, I personally watched the first movie first and fell in love with it, and then I read the books. But then after I watched the first movie again after reading the books, I got a lot more out of it than I did the first time. Does that make sense? So I definitely recommend reading the books and then watching the movies because there's so much that is left out in the movies. But they capture it really well. They really do. The Harry Potter, I'm the opposite. Okay, so I read the first book of Harry Potter and it took me a while to get into it because again, I don't really get to read very often. So it took me a while to get to the good parts. And because the beginning of it's a little bit slow moving, I got really bored in the beginning. So it took me a while to finish the first Harry Potter book. But then I absolutely 100% love the movies. So it's opposite for me. Lord of the Rings and Twilight more than Harry Potter. Okay. You misread me and shunned me. I shun you back. What? What did you say? No, I've seen every. Oh, you've seen every Harry Potter movie. I thought you said you've never seen Harry Potter movie. You've seen every Harry Potter movie, but haven't read those books. Gotcha. Now I still shun you because you haven't seen the Twilights. If you read the Twilight books, you might hate the movies. No, I don't think so. They did a pretty good job with it, LaSasha. I think that there are some things that you get out of the books that fill in the blanks. There's a lot more romance and a lot more intimacy in the books. Like you feel like Bella and Edward have a deeper connection in the books than they do in the movie, even though, of course, in the movie they do as well. And I feel like in the books, Bella's not so, how do I put it? Bella's not so like one side, like it has to be Edward, everything is Edward. And it is kind of like that, but in the books, I feel like it doesn't come out that way as much. I know that sounds weird. I don't know. Star Wars. Oh, I love Star Wars too. Oh, well, Dorothy, you stayed a lot longer than normal, so thank you so much for being here tonight. You couldn't get into Twilight. When someone shoved the books or movies or opinions down my throat, I lose all interest. 100% happens throughout school, so I avoided it altogether. You should totally watch it, girl. It's worth it. Totally worth it. You are missing out. All right, guys, we are still accepting live orders. So head on over to mommyboutique.net if you want to get in the lineup tonight. The first order of the night, as long as you spend $10 or more, will get a free peach or champagne color of your choice. Also, if you spend $25 and you don't purchase a game, you will get to play a free game. But if you do purchase a game, you will get a free oyster opening. And $25 will get you a ticket into our monthly raffle. Now, guys, we have had a monthly raffle every single month since Mommy Boutique has opened. So we have to make sure that we get orders to get the raffle. So if we have no orders this month, we have no raffle this month. So we got to make sure that we're still making those orders. You need to get Star Wars books. I've never read the Star Wars books. The hype is over now, so I probably will watch Twilight at one point. You're so funny. They used to have it on Netflix. I don't think they still do, though. In high school, I was reading Confessions of a Video Vixen and The Coldest Winter Ever. Those are not teen movies. Oh. Valerie, how are you? You're being quite quiet over there. Facebook is always so quiet. I don't know if it's quiet because it's glitching and I just, like, they can't comment, or if it's just quiet because they're always, like, having me on in the background. It's like such a different crowd. Like YouTube's crowd is always talking and interacting, and Facebook is always like crickets over there. But you can see the numbers are going up, but it's just there's nobody talking. Oh, Raquel is here. Fairy Jane. What's up, Fairy Jane? I'm here now. Is Facebook, I'm sorry. Yes, Facebook. Is Facebook messing up? It's lonely over there on Facebook, right? Even though there's people over there, nobody ever talks. It's so weird. I don't get it. So I did 2 promotional videos for my new business. Yeah, right. Nobody talks over there. It's really weird. Oh, there's Valerie. Now she's talking. Now that I yelled at everybody, now everybody's talking over there. You were lonely. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. Oh, so lonely. My favorite book in middle school was so underrated, Circle of Magic. Each book, there were 4, followed by the story of each character, and they all tied it together. Wasn't that a series, Paige? I swear. Sacred Circle? Wasn't there a series like that? It was about I really liked it, but they ended up like stopping it before it finished. I think it was called Sacred Circle. And it was about witches, but it was really good. I liked it a lot. Do you? I'm glad. Valerie's doing okay. Can't believe my son started high school today. I know, that's insane. I don't even know what to say. I mean, insane. They grow up so fast. I know everybody says that, and it's just I have a heavy heart because I'm gonna have to take Dominic to preschool tomorrow too. Wow, what happened? Like, he's no longer gonna be home with me all day. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is that once Johnny goes to work and the girls are in school and Dominic's in school, then what? I'm going to be so lonely. Oh my gosh. Of course, I'm going to get a lot done. And a part of me is looking forward to that because there's been a lot of things that I haven't been able to get done. But in the same breath, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. He chopped all his long hair off. No, really? What's up, Kelly? Tell me, what's going on with you? I liked his hair, Valerie. These were about children who had abilities and discovered them under odd circumstances and ended up on a school train. Oh, no, it's not the same one. But it is kind of like they do discover their abilities, but it's different. I love underrated books. While everyone is raving about Dribble, I'm reading something so much better. Bandwagon, yeah. Books are amazing. They actually say that the more you read, the bigger your brain gets. Not like physically, but like you are able to retain knowledge better. True story. You are able to retain knowledge better when you read more. So that is a really good incentive for you guys to read. I am being a snob? No. So most of you guys know this because a lot of you guys were here when I was raving about that dream that I had, which I call the dream, which I won't go into too much detail. But for those of you who haven't been here or are just tuning in, or maybe this is your first time, hey, what's up? Welcome. The dream. So, you guys, I have started a new business, and it's called Divine Love Coaching. And I am actually going back to school to be a life coach. And I am currently in my 3rd month of it. And I love it. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm learning so much, not only about life coaching, but about myself. And it's really helping me to become more centered. And I couldn't have happened at a better time because, and that's amazing how the law of attraction works, because that's exactly how it happened with me. That dream. And then I found the school, and then I applied, and then I got in that next day, which the school started that following week. Actually, I think it started within 3 days of me applying. And the crazy thing is if I wouldn't have applied then I would have had to wait a whole year to get in, because they only have like that one semester. It's a spring. They have a spring semester and a fall. No, I don't know. They only have 2 semesters a year, or 2 semesters that they open up their classes for. And I happened to get into the spring one. Otherwise, I would have had to wait until the end of the year to get into the next one. So I was really, really lucky to get in. And everything has just been happening the way it should be happening. With me having my surgery, it was so amazing for me to have the knowledge that I had going into it, because I knew that I'd be okay, and I was able to use the law of attraction to help me through that. So it's all been happening exactly the way it's supposed to be happening. Bandwagons are just frustrating because I can't enjoy anything without someone spoiling it. Oh, true. That's true. 2 to 3 books a week. Wow. I've never read that much. I love to read, and I'm actually not a slow reader, but like I do have to go back and read. So like if I haven't read in a couple of days, and then I have to go back and read that last page that I didn't read, so I can kind of, it's like a recap, because otherwise I forget. But so that does take me a little bit longer, because then I have to repeat the page again. But anyway, going back to Divine Love Coaching. So I did 2 promotional videos today, and I'm so excited about it. I was getting a lot of questions because I have my services up on Fiverr right now, because my website is being revamped, which is also pretty exciting. I can't wait for that to happen, because I'll be able to take payments and do monthly plans and things like that on my website. So I won't have to worry about like asking people for money. It will just be all on the website done. I won't have to think about it. So once that's done, I'll have that. But right now, I'm actually offering my services on Fiverr. And so I kept getting a lot of questions on Fiverr about what exactly was a life coach. And so the questions were kind of similar. And today I did a frequently asked question video. I did the 5 most asked questions. And so I posted that up on my Facebook page and also my YouTube channel, which is Divine Love Coaching. And that's the same for my Facebook page. If you guys want to check it out, it's Divine, spelled with an E. So it's Devine. I know it's spelled wrong, LaSasha. I know Miss Correct. I'm going to say it wrong, anatomically correct. But the reason I spelled it Devine is because DE, I put the E in there for eternal love, but also, and the first reason was because Divine, which is the correct spelling, was taken, and I couldn't find any social medias or anything that would allow me to use the Divine. I mean, like literally every single thing was taken for that. So I spelled it Devine, and when I actually looked it up in the dictionary, it just says another form of divine, spelled D-I-V. And so I was like, it's the same meaning and it means the same thing. Why not? So there you go. Because that was one of the questions that I do get. Although I didn't put that one on my most questions. I should have though, because that is one of my top questions. Why does divine spell D-E-V-I-N? Shoot. Now I thought of that one. I should have added that to the video. But anyway, so I posted up that video. If you guys want to watch it, it is on my Facebook channel, which is Divine Love Coaching. You guys should check it out because I spent a lot of time on it. I was really excited about it. Yeah, definitely. I was getting a lot of the same questions, so I figured I would do a video on it. The picture of Dorian Gray. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I was in 9th grade when there was the biggest hype of 50 Shades. Now, I never read the books of the 50 Shades of Grey, but I watched the movies. Oh, did I watch those movies more than once? Most of the time when my husband wasn't home. And I loved every second of them. I absolutely loved them. Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey was amazing. A lot of people didn't like it. They were saying that, like the man was like a masochist and the woman was like too humble and stuff. So, I mean, I get it, but you have to take it for what it is. Like, it's a movie about that. So if you're going into it, you know that that's what you're watching. You know what I mean? I love how our videos, you never know what we're going to talk about. We go from pearls to Twilight to Harry Potter to books to all kinds of stuff to life coaching. You never know what we're going to talk about on our stream. But yeah, guys, so you should check it out. Let me know your feedback. I would appreciate it. If you want, I can post the link here. 50 Shades was boring with the books. That's why I threw it in the trash and read Captive in the Dark. Really? I loved 50 Shades, but I didn't read the book though. I watched the movie and I was pretty happy with how Mr. Gray looked. So but yeah, let me know what you guys think about my new videos. It's here, I'll post it. Divine Love Coaching. You can find me on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram at Divine Love Coaching. That's spelled the same way, guys, for all of the platforms. So just check it out. Let me know what you think of my videos because, I love your feedback. And also putting it out there for any of you guys who are interested. I have to have 70 coaching hours. I am accepting new clients. So if you guys are interested in getting coached by me, let me know and I will put you on my list. So that would be amazing. So if any of you guys know anybody who might want to be coached with life coaching, and I'm not just a normal life coach, just so you guys know, I am a law of attraction life coach. And a lot of people are like, well, what is that? You'll have to watch my video because I posted all of those questions on that video. But yeah, the law of attraction is basically a boomerang. So whatever you put out comes back. Positive energy breeds positive energy. Negative energy breeds negative energy, which breeds negative outcomes. Positive, basically that's what it is. So a law of attraction life coach is that, like, we help you create the life that you desire. That's pretty much putting it in a small way, but I did go into detail in the video. So if you guys want to hear more about that, check it out. No, I didn't put a link. It's not a link. I just posted the name. So it's not a physical link, LaSasha. You just have to copy and paste the thing. I don't know. I didn't even think about putting. No, I can't link it anyway because I'm on Facebook doing my video. So if I were to do that, it would cut me off. But I think it's just facebook.com/divine love coaching. I don't know. Let me try it. Facebook.com/divine love coaching. Let's see if that brings it up. No, I don't think it's making it clickable either. Oh, how do you do that, Paige? She's amazing. Thanks, Paige. She actually copied and pasted it. See, I can't do that because it would kick me off. Is that one mine? Yep, that's me. Cool. Thanks, Paige. So there you go. Paige just posted it, guys, if you want to go to the Facebook. I do have videos on there, but I also have a YouTube. Because I only have 2 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I don't have an actual YouTube link yet. So that's right. I only have 2. I don't even know who the 2 people are either. So that's kind of cool. When you get 2 subscribers and you're like, ooh, I don't even know them. That's kind of fun. Although I think one of them might be Paige, I think. So I have 2 subscribers on my YouTube channel for Divine Love. Hey, starting a new YouTube channel, man, it's a lot of work. This one, it took me, I don't know, I think I've had this channel for like 5 years and I just now hit 1,000 viewers, subscribers, or whatever it's called. So yeah. Thank you, Paige. I appreciate you. So for those of you guys who are on Facebook, I think you were one of the subscribers. I don't know who the second one is. It might be Jimmy. All right. So for those of you on Facebook, let me put my link up here just so you guys could. I messed up my link. Just so you guys can go over there if you want to check out my video and let me know what you think, because I always value your guys' opinion, of course. So, you know, liked and shared what? My Divine Love coaching? Oh my gosh, LaSasha, thanks. Wow, that's awesome. You're awesome, LaSasha. You guys, all of you guys are like, all of you guys are so awesome. I appreciate, I about said all of you guys are LaSasha. No, all of you guys are so awesome. And I appreciate all of you. I really do. It's so much fun to come on here. You guys put me in the best mood, even when we're not shucking oysters, which I really want to shuck it. So if you guys don't mind helping me make that happen, head over to Mommy Boutique because I really want to shuck it. But even when we're not shucking it, I have so much fun just chatting with you guys and getting to know you guys and sharing our stories and just feeling the love. You're one of the, I thought you were Paige. Dorothy might be the other one. I don't know. She's pretty good about following me around. Is that my YouTube channel? I don't even have a link for it. It's all like, oh no, I can't click on it because it's gonna try and make me log off. But yeah, I don't like with this channel, it's Mommy Boutiques or Mommy Boutique. I can actually have my own name because I have enough subscribers. But with that one, it won't let me do that. So LaSasha is synonymous with awesome. This is true. Oh my gosh. So if you guys click on closed captioning, if you guys click on closed captioning on one of my videos, I think it was the one that was called, not the 5 questions, it was called Learn to Love Yourself, I think it was called, or Loving Yourself or something like that. I clicked on closed captioning and I was like, hi, my name is Sheena Matos. And it literally types out, my name is Sheena Tomatoes. And I was like, what? It types out tomatoes. Thank you, Raquel. I have 3 subscribers now. Ooh. Sheena Tomatoes. It does. It says that for real. It spells it out and everything. I was like, what? Hi, my name is Sheena Potatoes. Sheena Tomatoes. I don't know. One of them. My daughter Kira had to get shots today. She was not happy. As a matter of fact, I didn't think she had to get shots because she's 12 now, so I thought her shots were done for a while. So I was teasing her little sister. Mato's Bakery? Really? Oh, that's awesome. So I was teasing Sasha because they had to do their exams, their physicals. And so I was teasing Sasha the whole way, and I was like, Sasha, you're going to get a shot in your butt. You're going to get a shot in your butt. And I was just playing around with her, and I actually didn't know if she was going to get a shot, but I was just joking with her the whole time. And me and Johnny both were like, oh, Sasha's going to get a shot, and just messing with her. And even Kira was like, oh, Sasha's going to get a shot, and we were just playing. So when we get to the doctor's office, Sasha sits down, and I was like, yeah, so we've been telling Sasha she's going to be getting a shot. Make sure you put it in her butt. And the nurse starts laughing, and she goes, actually, Sasha's good, but Kira is getting a shot today. Kira freaked out. She started crying. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. She hates shots, like really bad. So it was this whole thing, and she was like crying, and she's 12. So you can imagine this big girl just freaking out. She's like Paige. She hates needles. So I had to like hold her hands and hold her head into my chest like this really tight because she didn't realize it, but she kept like hitting the nurse, not hitting her, but like pushing her away. And every time the nurse would like lift up her arm, like to get the arm alcohol, she would like this. And so I was like bear hugging her, and she hated it. And then she cried. As soon as it was over, she was fine. I was like, see, it wasn't that bad. She's like, yes, it was. I was like, no, it's not. It lasted 2 seconds. You tensing and stuff makes it worse because when you tense your muscles, then it actually does hurt because now you're having to go through tensed muscles. If you relax, then it's really simple because it can just go in and out. But she just has this really, really bad fear of needles, just like Paige. And so she started freaking out. And I felt really bad because the whole time we were joking with Sasha, her little sister, about getting shots. And then Kira ended up getting a shot. There's one shot girl needs 3 years in a row. I don't remember. Yeah. I'm 21 and I'm still terrified of needles. Yeah, she starts shaking and stuff. It's really bad. It's like, but as soon as it's over, she's fine. And it's that whole, she psychs herself out. Like she makes it into something big. It's a mind thing. She believes it's going to be something worse than what it is. And then of course it is worse than what it is because she's making it worse. So yeah, I'm sure. I don't know, you said LaSasha, but it didn't come through, hun. I think YouTube thought you were cussing at me again. Kelly, you're being awfully quiet over there. How have you been tonight? Oh, okay. Oh, LaSasha, you missed it the other night. You would have loved it. You probably would have been having a fun time with that person. We had Momo on our messages. It was quite interesting. Although I put her in timeout, or him in timeout, before you could even see the comments, but I'm sure you would have been having a blast with that one. You have to look away because you slapped the needle away. Yeah, that's what she was trying to do. Like and I even said, because I was like, I said to Kira, I said, did it help when I grabbed your head? She's like, no, it made it worse. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, but you were trying to smack the needle out of her hand. And she's like, I was. And I was like, Kira, yeah, you were flailing your arms around. And I was like, you didn't know? And she's like, no. And I was like, yeah, as soon as she would get close to your arm, you would like flick her away and like try and smack it away. So I had to grab your arms and your head. She didn't realize she was doing it. Like that was so self-conscious. Like she doesn't self-conscious? No. So subconscious that she didn't realize that she was doing that. And so I was like, well, I'm sorry I made it worse, but you were going to hurt the doctor or the nurse. You're working and listening. Oh, I see. Well, I have a lot of energy tonight. I'm feeling great. So hoping that we get some orders tonight to get this party going. MommyBoutique.net, guys, for our sale. It's buy 3 oysters, get 1 free. So it's 3 for $60 and you get 1 free. And then the games are buy any games and get a free oyster opening. So like we were saying earlier, if you buy the $20 spin it game, that's already saving you a lot of money because you're going to get whatever prize you get with that. Plus, the oysters are normally $23. So you're already getting double for your price because you're getting this for free. So you're saving 23 bucks. And then also, if you want to spend $25 and do our boutique game, which is this one here, you will also get your free oyster, whatever's in the prize, and then a raffle ticket for the end of the month. So that's probably your best bet right there so that you can get more bang for your buck. We are also still doing our $15 sale on our Love Pearl gift sets. These are the freshwater oysters with a pearl inside, and you get to open them at home. We have a frog and a giraffe left. That is it. So there's only 2 left, guys. They're still on sale for $15. We're going to go ahead and leave them on sale until they're sold. I was asked very kindly by one of you guys to leave them on sale. And she already bought the one that she wanted, but I'm going to go ahead and leave them on sale for the last 2. So you guys will have more incentive to purchase them. Yeah, she doesn't mean to do it either. She didn't even realize she was doing it. Yeah, that's exactly what she does, LaSasha. She didn't realize that she was like jerking it away. Yeah, she couldn't. I like literally was bear hugging her arms and her head. And she said I made it worse, but if I didn't do that, she would have been smacking the needle. I have to lay down and look the other way and talk. And talking to me really fast helps too. Really, just rambling keeps you focused on what you're saying rather than what's going on. Oh, that's good. Yeah, she can't lay down yet with it because if her arms are free, she's going to flick the needle. Like she's going to smack it. So I know I was joking with her today. I was like, Kira, if I didn't grab your arms, you would have like smacked the needle and it could have ended up in your forehead. Yeah. So guys, we're going to stay on until 10:30 tonight. So we got about 10 more minutes. So if you want to get your orders in, now is the time. Head on over there. First order of the night, as long as you spend $10, we'll get a free orphan pearl of a white peach or champagne pearl. So please go on over there and get your orders in. If you want to order, now is the time. That's great, Paige. I'm glad. I can't wait until she gets to that point because I'm like, come on, girl. She has a fear of a lot of things. Kira has a lot of different things that worries her. Like she doesn't like the water. She doesn't like to go swimming. She doesn't like getting her face wet. Like she's just gotten over that where she'll actually put her head under the water in the shower. But before she would have to put her hair in front of her face so that her face wouldn't get wet. Like she would just wet her hair. She's got a couple of quirks, which we all do, I guess. She doesn't like her teeth to be messed with either. So like the dentist and stuff, like cleaning her teeth, they have a really hard time with her because she doesn't like them messing with her. Yeah. I don't think she does that anymore, Paige, but she used to like have legit fear of it. Actually, when she was a baby, when I first realized it, I was washing her hair and I think she was like maybe 4 or 5 months old. And you know how like when you're washing the baby's hair, sometimes if they put their head up too fast, water will go in their face. And that's what she did. And when that happened, she freaked out and like wouldn't stop crying. She was like freaking out and she was fine. Like she didn't even breathe in the water. It just kind of like fell in her face. And I think it might have gotten in her mouth or something. And she just freaked. And so ever since then, since she was like 5 months old, if water gets in her face, she freaks. And I'm always like, stop. I don't know what to do. He gets lightheaded and turns ghost white and passes out when he has to give blood. Oh, wow. Wow. See, I don't like needles, but I don't have a phobia. Like I can do tattoos. For me, I can't look at it. So like when I was getting my tattoo done, I was like looking away as they were doing it. And then once in a while I'd look over, but then I'd have to look away again because it starts like I get anxiety a little bit. But I'm fine. Like it doesn't quite bother me. Yes, I'm gonna go call him right now, LaSasha, because I am so good friends with your husband that we talk all the time. You going to bed? Yeah. All right. Good night, baby. Of course, I won't tell him. I don't even know his name, Lasasha. I don't even know his social media. You're safe with me. My husband is going to bed, apparently. Ask if he wants to go in your place. Oh my God. Girl, you'll be getting a lot of blood work here coming up, Paige. You're gonna be a pro. A pro. Johnny, my husband had to do 7 vials of blood the other day. Oh yeah. All that good stuff, Paige. You guys ever play with, do you guys have gaps in your teeth? Like, I always play with the gap in my teeth. Look at this. It's so big. Can you guys stick a straw in between the gap in your teeth? Because I can. I can also spit water in between my teeth. To be honest with you, I know why I have this huge gap. I used to have a tongue ring. I don't think you can see it now. I used to have a tongue ring. I used to play with it a lot. And I've always had a little gap in my teeth. But I used to play with my tongue ring all the time. And what I would do is I would stick it in between the little tiny gap that I had in my teeth there. And after a while, I would be playing with it. And I remember one time it got stuck in the gap in my teeth, my tongue ring. And I was like, what? I didn't even realize that it was big enough to fit that in there. But apparently by me constantly like playing with it there, I don't know how I made a gap in my teeth. So, I mean, I've always had a little bit of a gap, but it got bigger. So yeah, now I have a big one. I think it kind of defines me though. I like it. Yeah, me and my tongue ring. Wild child. My mom was so awesome. I actually got my tongue ring when I was 15 with my mom's signature. True story. I actually got my tongue pierced. I got my tongue pierced in my bedroom by a guy he was a professional piercer. So it's not like it wasn't like he wasn't an actual piercer. He works at a tattoo place, but he was friends of ours. And so he came over one night and my mom had to sign for me to get it done. And he came over and he pierced my tongue in my bedroom. And I remember he told me to Listerine my mouth, which he said was going to make it feel better, but it didn't because like I was all teary-eyed from the Listerine and my tongue was tingly. So when he put the needle in, it was like even more tingly. So it was just like overload of sensation for my mouth. And I think it made it worse, but I love that tongue ring. I actually got 2. I got one and it ended up closing because I worked at Walmart and they wouldn't allow me to wear it. And so I always had to take it out. And one time, I think it was like 3 days straight, I forgot to put it back in and it closed. So then I went and got it pierced again. The second time I got it pierced at the Hungry Howie's pizza place because my ex-boyfriend worked there. And the same guy who pierced me in my bedroom was there. And he came to Hungry Howie's. And up on the pizza making station, I was sitting there. It was after hours. And he came in and he pierced my tongue in the back of Hungry Howie's. So, yeah. I also got my belly button pierced by a friend of mine who was not a piercer at all. And that freaking hurt like, oh my gosh. I will never, ever, ever get my belly button pierced again. Now, again, if I get it done at a parlor, it probably wouldn't have been so bad, but I was, I went and got it done with a friend who didn't know how to pierce, didn't know what he was doing. And I actually had that belly button piercing for a really long time though, but man, did that freaking hurt. It wouldn't go through. Like he kept like trying to get the needle through and it wouldn't go through. Like it wouldn't pop through my skin. And so I like almost passed out from pain. It was so painful. You got an email from a ghost from your past, huh? I actually really like imperfections, like freckles and dimples and tooth gaps, crooked teeth. I do too, because I think it gives you character. You're not just like this perfect little, Barbie doll. I like that too. My tongue piercing, it did hurt, yeah, but it wasn't It honestly wasn't that bad. My belly button piercing was so bad. I will never do that again. But my tongue piercing, I did it twice. So it wasn't really that bad. Like a good ghost from your past or like a bad ghost from your past, like someone that you don't want to hear from. Because there's those blasts from the past that you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm so excited to hear from them. Then there's the other ones that are like, oh my gosh, really? You still exist? You got your nose pierced. I've never had my nose pierced. I've always wanted my nose pierced, but I don't really like my nose. So I always try to like not accentuate it. I have a big nose. I always wanted like a cute little nose. Actually, when I was a teenager and I was watching Clueless, because back when I was a teenager, that's when Clueless came out. I'm gonna be a supermodel, but that's when like all the plastic surgery and all that stuff was big. So I really wanted to get a nose job. I was like, I want a nose job. Of course, I never got it, but that was what I wanted to do. He wanted to congratulate me on my writing, but I feel like he is just trouble. Well, follow your gut. That's the best thing you can do, LaSasha. I mean, honestly, with those type of things, because I've had that happen to me too. And I've had it go both ways. I've opened up a can of worms, but then I've also opened up a friendship that I didn't realize I could have if I wouldn't have answered. So, and it's been different people. So it really just depends. Just follow your gut. Just follow your gut. My mama used to always say, if you get butterflies or weird feelings in your stomach, then that is discernment and it is your angels trying to tell you not to do it or trying to tell you to heed a warning. So go ahead and heed that warning. That is your self-conscious saying, yo, girl, he's bad. Don't go there. Or it could be like excitement, like, oh, maybe I should talk to him again, you know? I used to be so insecure about my nose, and then I got it pierced and I started getting compliments because of it. Oh, well, I'm not getting my nose pierced. I'm too old for that now. You know what I also wanted? I also wanted a Marilyn Monroe. Have you guys ever seen those piercings in Marilyn Monroe's? Because I have, you can't see it on this camera, but I have a blemish from when I got chicken pox when I was little. And I used to scratch the chicken pox all the time. So I have a big like indentation right here. And I always think to myself, man, that'd be a perfect place to put that Marilyn Monroe piercing right there. I actually might do that. That's one I might actually do. Okay, then no reply. Follow your gut. It will never guide you wrong. Monroes are pretty. Yeah, right? I love those. The Medusa piercing with the septum, like this right here, the one that goes in your nose. The one that's there. I don't mind those. I personally wouldn't like them just because I feel like they'd have boogers on them all the time. Plus, a lot of jobs don't let you have them, although it is pretty easy to hide, not like your tongue piercing because that everybody can see. Excuse me. But you can just stick it in your nose and nobody would ever see it. All right, you guys, it is now 10:30 and let's go check and see if we got any orders. If not, we're going to call it a night. If any of you guys are wanting to order and just didn't get over there, please let me know before I close it out, because if I do close it out, you won't get the order until our next party. So don't you just love the randomness of Mommy Boutique Stream? I mean, going from piercings to books to Twilight to coaching to first days of school to hair color. I mean, we talk about a little bit of everything here. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me this Monday evening. I am so, so glad that you guys decided to spend your Monday with me. The septum is like a bull ring, and the Medusa is just above your top lip. Oh, so the septum is the bull ring, and the Medusa, so that's like here. Oh, that would be interesting. I actually like piercings a lot. Well, anyway, guys, I love you all. If you're watching this on a replay, check us out. We'll be back on Friday. There is no more Wednesday parties, guys. We're going to just postpone those for a little while until we get some numbers to go up a little bit more. So on Wednesdays, you won't be seeing us, but we will be back on Friday with either me or Seashell Shelly, just depending on how she feels. She's a little finicky, so I don't try and make her work if she doesn't want to. But Mondays are my days, and Shelly is supposed to have Fridays. But again, you know, we'll see how she feels. But anyway, guys, I will see you back here on Friday, and we're changing the time from 9:30 on Friday to 9. So we go in a little bit earlier because we have to get up earlier. School's going to be starting and things like that. So yeah, we get tired. Good night, everybody. I love you. We'll see you soon. Mwah. Good night.